Hi, welcome back to ODE YouTube channel. Today we are going to make the review of an accessory and not of a fountain pen. And so, let's start. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Pineider Pen Filler. This is a little box for going with you for traveling and to fill your fountain pen wherever you are. So they even say fill any pen anywhere, anytime. And this is from Pineider. I have to say that I received this from Appelboom. So thank you, Mr. Appelboom, for sending me this one. So it comes inside this cardboard box, and let's take a look inside. Inside the box, we have three items. We have a little pipette to fill the little bottle. We have the bottle. This one is wet, but it is wet because I've been cleaning it and I didn't dry it completely, but when you buy it, it will come new and clean, of course. And also inside there is a little paper with instructions, and it tells you how it works and the instructions to use it. Okay, so let's see how it works. First, let's see the aspect of it. It is made, let's put it there. It is made of plastic and it has a cap like this that screws on place, and then it has a cap that fits in. This costs around 20 euros, so it's not very expensive and it works nicely. But we'll see that in a moment. First, let me show you the parts of it. If you unscrew this cap, you will have this silicone part that comes here. This is what will hold the pen in place. But to avoid this to pop off when you're using, you have this threaded cap that goes on it. And this is where you put your pen that will be snugly fit because of the silicone. And when you press this, it will squeeze the section of the pen, which makes it more difficult to slip out. And you have this slip-in cap, just like that. And this is how the ink comes. That's how you travel with ink. On the top, there is this little cap on the bottle cap, and you have room maybe to put some little piece of paper just to clean your nib, but it comes empty. And let's close it. Okay, this is it. Then it comes with this cheap plastic pipette, and this is it. Now, let's see how this little thing works, because that's what we are here for. First, I have here a Parker ink bottle, but it has no Parker ink. It's just water with just a couple of drops of ink, just for you to see something inside. But this is not really ink. And first, what you need to do? First, you need to fill the little bottle. So what you do is to remove the cap. Then, there. You open this and you take some ink out with your pipette and you put it inside. You try to avoid the blue surfaces, not to put ink there, because that would be it would be a way of getting your pens dirtier than they need. So this is quite a long process because this pipette doesn't get much filled, and you see you have their limit, the maximum limit, and we are about half of it. Let's just do this quick. And okay, that's fine. Okay, we have ink till the top, and let's close it just for now. And close the bottle of our, let's call it, ink. So what you have now is the bottle with ink, and it goes to this maximum level, which is, they say, maximum ink level, do not overfill, and it takes there about 10 milliliters. So it is a small amount of ink, but it is enough to fill some pens, maybe 7 times, some piston filler 7 times, which is not bad. Now, the next thing you need to do is, you have a pen that you need to refill. And what you need to do is to check this. You have to check the size of the pen to see if it fits there. So it has 2 holes there. One is 9.5 milliliters and the other millimeters, and the other 13.5. So it needs to be bigger than this and smaller than that, which means that the pen must not fit in the first hole, like a Kaweco Lilliput. If you put here, it will go all the way in, so this is not good. You have a Kaweco Dia 2, and you put it here, and it goes in, so not a good choice also. Now, you have, for example, a Pelikan M800, and this has ink. I don't want to... Okay, you see it doesn't fit the first, so the first test is passed, and the second it fits. So I can fill up a Pelikan, because piston fillers can be filled with this bottle. And a Parker Centennial Dufold, and doesn't fit the first, fits the second. So this is good to go also. But you will say, but the Parker Centennial Dufold takes ink cartridges or converters. Yes, you can fill converter pens with this bottle. And we have a Leonardo, Officina Italiana Momento Zero Grande, doesn't fill the first but fits the second. This is a piston filler. And another piston filler, the Montblanc 149. It almost doesn't fit the first with the nib, not even with the nib, and it fits on the second. So this is one of the larger sections that I have, and it fits. And many other pens will fit here. But this was just for demonstration purposes. So let's see how we use it. And here we are, everything out of the way, and let's see how this really performs with real pens. And I chose 2. One is the Moonman T1, a piston filler, and the other one is the Wingsung 699, which is a vac filler. I chose these 2 kind of inexpensive Chinese pens because they are transparent, and for this kind of filling system, I think they were the best that I had to show you, to be able to show the ink well and how things go inside. So first thing, let's uncap the pen, and let's start with the Moonman. We uncap the pen. I have just paper towel here. Let me clean the nib. And what we do, we can unscrew this a little bit to widen the inside of the bottle. And let's pick the Moonman. We insert it, and there. And then first we have to do something. If you do it like this, you start screwing this and you'll increase the pressure inside the bottle. So first thing you should do with the piston filler is to depress the piston, to put it all the way. Then when it's like this, you will not increase the pressure. Actually, you will create some vacuum. So now you insert the pen snugly inside and then you screw this cap and you see the pen is there. You invert that, you see the nib. If it was ink, you wouldn't be able to see it so easily, and then you start doing this. And you will see the ink. You won't see many ink air bubbles going up because there is no air inside, it is vacuum mostly. And you'll do this and you have pretty good feel. If you want to have a bigger feel, you may do it again and you'll release just a little bit of air that you have inside and do it all again, and here you have it. I always like to hold the pen and the bottle just to avoid some accident. It shouldn't happen, but it can always, at least with me. So now you unscrew this a little bit to give some room for the pen to come out, and you take the pen and you see that it is mostly dry, it's not wet, and it is good to go with a very full fill. So we have a piston filler that is full of ink, and now we'll try to do the same on the Vingsung. The Vingsung is a vac fill, so what we have to do is we can already unscrew this, but we don't need to push the rod out unlike you do with the piston. So what you have to do is the same process. You put it in, you see the nib there, and then you squeeze it by turning this cap, its fit, you put it upside down, and then you do this, and then you go for it. The vacuum is created and you got almost a full fill. You can do it again if you want to put a little bit more ink inside. Just do this again and then done. Let's put it the other way around. Unscrew this. This is a nice thing because it gives you an extra grip. You take the pen out, just clean it here on the paper towel, and you are ready to go with a very full fill of this filling system, so you'll have enough ink to write for lots of time if this was ink. Now let's see some smaller details. This is meant to be taken with you for wherever you want, if you are going on a trip or something like that. So let's see how this relates with pen cases. And I have here two pen cases. This is the Rotring hard boxes that I like. Let's open it. And we have here a Schiffer already. This one is too big to put there. A Moonman that will fit here nicely. And then we'll try to put this here. And you see, it doesn't fit because it's too bulky, short but bulky. When you're talking about the Montblanc 3 pen case, you can put the Vingsung, it fits here in the middle, for example. You pick the Moonman and you put it here on the other side, and you have the inkwell and you can force it there. Yes, you can put it, but it makes the pouch fatter and it's not exactly comfortable to bring in your jacket pocket or something like that. It's not comfortable. So I will say this is a good thing maybe to carry in your suitcase, perfectly fine, but it's not ideal to put into a pen pouch. It is just too big. However, it is not expensive and it has this squeeze mechanism on the cap, which makes the filling experience quite nice and safe. So this is all I had to show you about this little bottle, and see you soon. Bye.